Good morning to everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, celebrating over 26 years online, same URL, same website, and same training program. Today is the 31st, the last day of July of 2020. A little bit about myself, aside from being a programmer and creating, the member area and all those great tools that you folks came up with and I created. I was in the military for 10 years. I did 4 years in university at military college, and then I was an instructor on the jet trainers in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. I did that for a couple of years. I did some search and rescue flying too, and got out to actually become an entrepreneur. And I always had a fallback plan, which was to fly for an airline company. But that didn't work out. I prefer what happened, which is creating Worldprofit with Sandy Hunter, our president. Most important thing, which has been the case for over 20 years, is get started properly. The reason I say that is that way you'll have an understanding of what Worldprofit is and what we do. I had many cases, too many to go into, people that sign up as members, they upgrade to silver, and then they think, well, this is just another biz op and I don't really have time for that. And you say, well, we're not a biz op, we're a business platform, and we're here to actually help you in your biz ops by teaching you how to generate leads and grow those sites and those businesses. So going through lesson 3, getting to lesson 3 and going through the lesson and doing the video is very important, because it's going to teach you how to generate leads. And you can generate these leads, they go into your prospect manager and can be used for anyone, okay? It's just very straightforward how we show that to you in that lesson, and how I go through an intro video with you and I explain that in detail. I generally get a couple of other people that will send in a support ticket that they've watched the video and they still don't understand, what to do or anything like that. And the first question I ask is, have you joined Herculist? Because that's the first thing that you want to join. Right at the top, under training, when you go to the video, it teaches you, let's join that first program. And I know you can do it because you join Worldprofit as an associate, and that's how easy it is. To join these sites and understand that these sites are sources of traffic. And if you use them properly, you can generate leads. And those leads are called associates, just like you were. And just like it says at the bottom of the slide, the proof of our program is you. You're here as a result of your sponsor promoting, signing up for Hercules, state-of-the-art mailer, etc., going in and placing the ads. Those are just a beginning. When you go into these other programs, what you'll discover is there are a lot of other places that you can sign up, get things like promo codes, like in our promo code center, etc. So these are just a beginning, a launch point to help you understand how these sites work, and the fact that the people using these sites, just like you, are interested in business training, like learning how to generate leads. Okay, so that's the whole purpose of that, to get people into it. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I put in, this is almost laughable, I deleted the emails, but I put in a request with Zoom, that company Zoom. I signed up in April, and I had a tech support issue. And they just got back to me today on it, and they said that you're in the queue. And it's the end of July, so and it had the button close the ticket if you're happy, and I'm going to leave it open for 10 years. I don't care. And every time they send it to me, I'm just going to take a little screenshot of it to show you that we're here 7 days a week, 365, and we do help. Okay, so that sets us apart from so many other companies, because your success is dependent on support. And we also have the Live Business Center, which is staffed by members just like you started out. And they are there now after years and years of working with Worldprofit. They're there to help you. They're also there to close sales for you. Your associates that you bring into the program, go through them, and they guide them into things like the order form, the silver membership presentation, etc. Okay, so that's important. Highly recommend you get a Gmail address for your business email and what you do with us. Yahoo is the worst. If you're using Yahoo, keep the account, but get yourself a Gmail account. Go in on the left-hand menu there, down on accounts area, and you can change it. Change your email address there. Okay. As you go through this training and as you start signing up for these sites, you're going to see the ad tracker. That's going to be the tool that lets you know that you're getting clicks. Don't worry if it doesn't track where the clicks are from, because people are using different types of software on their browsers to block tracking and everything, but they can't block the click and their IP address. That's just universal. So at least when you do your promotion, you can make sure that you're getting the clicks. Okay. Some of the cool tools on the top menu are great. JitBit, AutoText, RoboForm, and Postbox is great for your email. There are demo videos for JitBit and Postbox under Cool Tools. Okay, and if you have any questions about how to find these links, I always use this one on the right. It's called the Advanced Menu. It's under the testimonial area here where you just click Advanced. You can find everything alphabetized, and you should have no problem finding anything in there. If you also want to, find something, you can also use the search area here. Just enter your search term. I would leave it at 1 to 2 words, and then hit the enter key, and then you can search. Okay. Again, these tools will come into play as you go through the program. You're going to start, what you should do is you should sign up for a site, run the ad examples, sign up for another site, do the same. And as you get better and better at it, you're going to start asking, is there a faster way? Is there a more organized way to do this? And the answer will be, yeah, the link manager is great. RoboForm or any password organizer, even the one built into Chrome. Since Chrome works with every site now, you don't need any other browser. Chrome works with everything. It's included in Chrome nowadays, and Postbox will allow you to check your email, keep it clean, by deleting. It's a lot easier to do. Okay? Are there any questions so far? You can see that into today's topics, we're really just talking about how the training system works, like a review. And what I wanted to make sure people understand is that we're a business training program. Okay, we're all about generating leads. Leads are the only way to earn income online. You were a lead at one point. We called you an associate member. It's completely free to become an associate at Worldprofit. We've never charged any money for it, so that people could come in and kind of see what's going on, see some videos, get some free traffic. And it's bulk traffic, so it's not the best traffic. Obviously, we're not going to give away paid for traffic. That's reserved for our advertising services. But we do have bulk traffic that we give away, that we've generated because we have hundreds of websites. We have leads coming in and clicks and everything from all over the place. So Heather says, can you email the leads that are given to you when you upgrade to silver? Of course you can. Yeah, that's the whole idea. And Heather, that's one of the reasons that I'm doing the review. It's so that you understand that 90%, 90, not 10%, 90% of what Worldprofit is for your other programs. We designed Worldprofit to do that over 20 years ago. And here's the reason. There was a lot of competition. When we first started the business, it was about us. We said, yeah, you got to promote us. And as time went on, we had people saying, listen, why don't you guys allow me to promote my own site within your prospect manager? That was our only tool back then. We talked about it, and we redesigned our entire approach to people who joined as members, we realized that almost all of them already have a business. They already have an affiliate program. So we said, let's gear everything to that. And at the same time, if they want to promote Worldprofit, they can. We'll pay them 20% as a silver member and 40% if they're a platinum member. Okay, so the whole idea of Worldprofit is to promote affiliate programs. Okay, so that's very important. You will also see that if you go to lesson 3 and watch that first video here under training. That's what I talk about under start training here. Okay, this first video introduces you to the concept of Worldprofit. And then to teach you even more, you go down here and there's a video right here about helping you a little bit more with safe lists and exchanges. Okay, so the training system started, over 20 years ago, and it turned into, why don't we teach people how to generate leads, put them in their prospect manager, give them an emailer, and organize your prospects so that you can work with them. The big thing with the prospect manager, which I really like, is if you go into it and look carefully at it and take your time with it, there's a really good there's a help video and everything in here to get you started. The big deal that I've got to tell you about this is if you click on view, like if we go to, just go to my account here, you'll see that there is an ability right down here under email actions that's going to help you with being able to send out letters that you've created to all of your leads that come in. They could be your exclusive leads that you purchase from us. They could be your associates. They could even be, if you're a platinum member, through your autoresponder. You can send them email actions here, and these include letters that you may have created. Okay, so I've got these custom letters right here. Okay, and you can manage them here. You can add them. They can send them now. You can queue them. And these letters right here are about anything that you're involved in. Okay, they don't have to have anything to do with Worldprofit at all. Okay? Very, very important that you understand that. Right? So that's something that I thought I would mention in the review of the system works for all programs. Okay? The specific tools that we've really designed are, of course, number 1, the prospect manager. Number 2 is if you are upgraded, we've also got the autoresponder system. This is a completely independent system that you create for any of your affiliate programs or business opportunities that you're involved with. There are, you've got autoresponder sequences help video, newsletter, which can be sent from here using, if you want, certified email. It's all here. The thing that I really, really need to emphasize, though, is don't go into this thinking that it's a one-week sort of thing. We've had people here for a decade or more. Okay, so this is, like I said, we're a business platform. We're a business training program. We're not an op. We say, well, here's your affiliate link. Go to it. That's not what we're about. Okay, that's a very tiny part of what we are. We actually have these tools that have been created over, again, over 2 decades have been put into the technology that we offer. Okay. So Thelma, that's probably time to contact the old computer vendor. Let's say, what's wrong with my computer? Our social groups are also here to help. And as you can see, the whole theme here is like we're all about helping people. The Worldprofit community, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The way to join these sites is you can click on the globe up here, the Worldprofit globe. That always takes you back to the main page. And in the message center up here, you'll see we have Twitter, Facebook, Worldprofit community, YouTube, and of course Instagram too. Instagram is more, we don't use that very much, but YouTube is where I put the weekly workshops, but I also put other videos up there too, aside from the ones, if you look under Worldprofit Tube here. Okay, so if you go to Worldprofit Tube, which you can see on the advanced menu right here, you'll notice that there are, every workshop I've done is in here. Okay, there's hundreds of videos. Okay, so they're all posted there from many years. The bootcamp workshops, 232 videos, are all in here, and they're from, as I go through each week, you'll see them listed here. Okay, all kinds of videos in there that will help you out. When you do a search up here, the search will also search Worldprofit Tube. It'll also search the bootcamp lessons and the tips that our president, Sandy Hunter, has written over the years to help people understand how to use the software, how to use any aspect of the member area. Also, for help, make sure you click on Bootcamp Training here on the left menu to see a bootcamp lesson summary if you want. You can always go in here and see a summary of all the different lessons that we have. The page will take a minute to load because it's actually pre-loading everything. Okay, like all the different lessons are loading in there. And you can then click on a specific lesson. If you just want to read it quickly, it'll drop down for you. And you can get an idea of what the lesson is all about. And you can change to it if you want. All right, lots of stuff in there. You can download click here for the Bootcamp Lessons ebook. And this is a link I use only, so you won't see that link, but I'll update that book about every time something changes. So that way it's always up to date. Okay, and it's a PDF file, and you can read it on your tablet, PC, anything. Okay. If you have videos that you need to submit to build your landing page, you can submit them if you want to YouTube, of course, or Worldprofit Tube. If you go to Worldprofit Tube here, you can see an area where any member can add their own videos. You just add your video up here, put it into YouTube, of course, since it's pretty universal, and then you can load it in here if you want to use our services too. You can see like Howard Martell is a member, and he's put his own video up. A lot of people do. There's Kelly Woodcox has posted a video too. There's hundreds of videos by our members in here. Remember how to get your bonuses. If I showed you the amount of bonuses that people have requested, it would be, I believe we're over 600 this year have requested their bonuses, and you'd probably want to be sitting down for this, but under 55, I think 55 to 60 have actually gotten them. And the reason is unknown. I don't know why anybody, and I'm not making that up. There's over 500 people that have requested the bonuses, and we send them, and remember, I'm sending out to some people over 40 reminders by email. And it just tells them all they have to do is they're directed, they get a direct link to this, but they're told, go here, Extreme Traffic Package, and there's a form right here. And all you have to do is fill it out with your usernames. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. If you haven't signed up, you can click these links. They're all for your sponsor links. And you would be absolutely amazed. I don't know why anybody wouldn't do this. It's like $700-800 worth of upgrades. People pay for these upgrades all the time. Okay, so it's important. I had another. It was years ago. I saw somebody post something about the 50,000 visitors. They said, "How do you guys give away 50,000? It's impossible." And I said, "Actually, it is impossible. Do you know what is possible? The fact that less than 1% of all associates that put their link in there continue to log in every 3 days to keep them active. We insist on that because the people put in a link and they disappear. Well, we're not going to send traffic to it. Why? Because the exact reason, I'm not doing that program anymore. Oh, well, did you change your link? I just put it in, I'm done. Bye. Thanks for continuing to send traffic to it. Less than 1%. So you think, so 100 people come in, and you're saying after 3 days, 1 out of 100 renew their link, and I'd say maybe about 3 of them at most. That's how we do it. That's a secret. But on the surface, you'd think, how can that be? It's like, well, I think we all know. Are there any questions about anything? I'm really just doing more of a review because it is summer. We're in the middle of summer. I will say a huge thank you. We have obviously had an incredible sales month. We're pretty much tied with last year, which was a shock. Like last year was a big year in July. We couldn't believe how many sales were coming in. Well, we basically tied it. And we still have the rest of the day for sales to come in. Okay, so it's pretty neat. Okay? And so, yeah, go ahead and type your questions in. I'm going to talk about our birthday special. We are officially 26 years old on August 15th. That's our official day. But we started the company up months before that. That was just when we sort of incorporated. We decided we're going to, create a formal company and call it Worldprofit. Birthday special is an upgrade with a full year of platinum, prepaid, to save over 50% on your monthly payments. The reason that you would want to upgrade is you get 40% commission on sales referrals. You get the Worldprofit Graphics Studio, autoresponder system, Superstore Sales Manager for ClickBank, Advanced Ad Tracker, which you can use if you want, 18 traffic injections every single month, and the Platinum VIP bonuses. Okay, so which is a whole section in the member area over here. Really good products that you can actually sell if you want, all of these here. And again, if you're interested, contact support and ask for a quote. The quote will be for prepaying for 1 full year, and it will save you an enormous amount of money. Okay, so Neville says, I already prearranged my landing page. Where should I send it? Neville, I think you need to start the training first. You're getting a little bit ahead of yourself there. You want to get yourself into this video here under training, where it says start training here, because this is going to teach you about how landing pages work and where to send them. It will also direct you to this video here, which teaches you even in more detail exactly what to do, which will answer your question. Okay, so that's how it's done. Make sure that you watch the video carefully, because it'll teach you how to do it. And Neville, just like Sandy Hunter is saying, have you requested your bonuses? And if you're wondering, how do I do that? Get to lesson 3. Okay, go to lesson 3 and scroll down the page. It's going to tell you the lesson that you're on right here. There's also a link on all of the lessons to see all lessons if you're confused. It's right there. And it's going to tell you how to get your bonuses. Okay, and then you fill out a support form right here, and you just say, I need my bonuses. And we'll send you a link with details on how it's done. I recommend that you stay on lesson 3 for at least the whole month if it's your first month. Stay on lesson 3. Focus on lesson 3, because there is a lot of work involved with the promotion and getting set up to do just what your question was. What do I do with my landing page? Where do I promote it? How do I promote it? That's all lesson 3 talks about. Okay? That's how it's done. The number one problem is people don't start the program. They really don't. They never ever get started. They wander around. They start clicking on things. They start building their website. They start adding pages to their website, and they get kind of lost. And I know this because their support tickets come in. How do I add a page to my site? And I always answer the ticket, but I do look at their ad tracker and I realize there goes another one. Just hasn't started the program at all and wants to add pages and things. And I think, well, that's not a good way to start. You don't want to do that. You want to learn how to promote, where to promote, what to promote, and the reason for it. You know, the reason is to generate leads. Okay? So there you go, Neville. That you're answering your own question. That is a great answer. You know what that means? You need to dig into that video. By the end of today, you will be completely on the right track. But you have to start with that video. You have to. If you don't, you'll never understand how to do this program. Yeah, Heather, what I would recommend is once you get promoting and you're starting to generate leads, you can go under website management and it'll say meta tags and SEO. So if I just go here, which you can do with the classic menu too, you'll see right here where it says meta tags SEO. The most important place to start is right here with these first two tags, the Google tag and the Microsoft tag. And you only put the tag in. You don't put the whole code in. You want to make sure you do this one and this one. There's a sign up area here, and there's also a video here. As far as SEO is considered, these are the most important things to do. Okay? You can also update your sitemap here. RSS feed, which isn't a big thing anymore, but it's there still. You can update that. And this one, you can update it, but it's not really used. The things that are used really are Google and Microsoft. Okay, go in and do those two to get your site into Google and Microsoft's Webmaster Toolkit. And that Webmaster Toolkit, don't get too crazy about it. Just get in there and get those tags done. That's the first step in search engine optimization. And then the second stage is where we go to the SEO promo kit. It's under SEO Optimizer here. Click on that, and you should be signed up into this. Okay, so you can log in. Okay, you can log into your account, and what it'll do is you can go through these things slowly. It's totally up to you. The one for me is just the Mega Site Submitter. You probably don't need Keyword Analyzer, Backlink Finder, things like that. I would just do the Mega Site Submitter area. You can go through these. They're all free. There's no charge for any of them, and that's it. Okay? That's it for that sort of the thing that you would do to get your site kind of in everything. There's also things like Ping-O-Matic and these. I wouldn't spend days and days on this. Okay? But then the big thing about search engine optimization is it just works in the background. It's not something that's going to generate leads. It's just going to get you indexed and everything properly. And when you're in Webmaster Tools, they'll send you a note saying, oh, your site is, maybe you need to do this, that, or the other thing. It keeps you updated on that because it'll email you. Okay? So that is important. All right? Again, the money only comes from leads and promotion. Okay, you're not going to make money having the best SEO in the world. I know you won't. There's billions of websites online. Right now, Google is infested with people paying, right? People pay to get in Google now, on those pages. And let's face it, Google is one of the most richest companies on earth, so that's how they do it. Okay? So Ken says, where do you get the tags? Just go to website management and right here, and you can go from here. Just click on meta tags SEO, and you can go. This video is a guide. All you really have to do is sign up. Sign up for both of them and go through. They've got help files and everything. Okay? Yeah, no problem. No problem. If you have any issues, just fill out a support ticket. I'll do the best I can to help you out. Okay? Are there any other questions? And I guess my big question would be for Neville. Have you signed up for Herculist and have you sent out your first promotion and tracked it? That would be my question. Okay. Ken says, social media, I'm following you on Twitter and YouTube. Do you have a program where, I don't know the rest of that, members can swap subscriptions? No, we don't. No, we don't have anything like that. You have to be careful with social media. Don't try to, don't do any automation. If you do, be careful. I've never done automation except on Twitter way back, like 10 years ago or whenever they started, and it didn't lead to anything. Say, I am purchased some Coinbase traffic to start. No, you don't. You shouldn't purchase any traffic to start. Again, like I said, you're doing this wrong, Neville. Completely wrong. Everything wrong. No, you don't need to spend money. You don't need to do any of that. You need to join Herculist and send out your first promotion. See, you don't need to use Coinbase to purchase traffic. You don't need to do that. The whole idea of Worldprofit, getting back to today's topics, you don't need any more money. You're a silver member. You have all the tools, you have all the traffic, but you absolutely must learn to promote. If you don't do that, it won't work. You'll come back in 3 years, 4 years, and you'll say, gosh, I wish I would have just learned how to promote. Folks, so many people have come in the years and said that. They go, I wish I would have just listened to you. I wish I would have learned to promote. They jump from one thing to another. No, Neville, you don't need anything yet. Do the promotion, learn to promote, go through that first video, and then, yeah, you can use the landing page builder to create a landing page for anything that you're involved with. But don't put the cart before the horse. It won't work. I want you to take an X, like your pen, and put a big X through, I need to make a landing page. Put an X through that for now. It won't do any good to have that. And don't go buying traffic. You don't need to buy traffic. We have millions and millions of credits, all available as you go through the training. You'll see it up here under freebies, things like the promo code center. We have 200 plus sites willing to give you, 230 sites giving you free promotion. But if you don't learn to promote, you can't use these sites. It won't matter. And I know some of the members are in here that do know how to promote, and it's a big stepping stone for people to go from, I want to make money, and here's my thing, and I just want it to happen. Okay, and it doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's great that you're promoting a Bitcoin service. Learn how to promote and get your affiliate link, and then you can promote your Bitcoin service. But you have to learn to promote. You have to sign up for Herculist, send out an ad example, sign up for State of the Art Mailer, send out an ad example, learn how to do that. As soon as you learn that, go to the promo code center. You can start signing up for these things, promoting. Then you take your affiliate links in whatever program you're in and send them out. Get your bonuses from Worldprofit as per lesson 3. Send your affiliate links out. Send your affiliate banners out to all those sites. Literally thousands and thousands of dollars of free advertising, completely free. Right? It's all there, but you've got to start. If you don't start, nothing will work. Okay, so are there any other questions? Heather says, can you touch on building your website? Are there more walkthrough videos The only one that I have on building your website is the Getting Started Help video, which is right at the top of the page of website management. I did a whole workshop on your website. As far as building more, like if you want to build more and add to it, there are two options. Okay, there's WordPress blogs right here. Okay, so you can consider adding a blog, like a WordPress blog. And then there's also under website management, there's also called program that we have called Website Plus. These are advanced topics and require time and patience to learn, but we have probably over 100 people using these services. Okay, they're great. And they're a way to expand your real estate online. Okay, so these are like a lifetime of expansion if you want. All right, so if you say, well, Worldprofit's website builder won't do this. Oh, okay, well, consider WordPress. All you have to do is link it to your site. And, case in point is if I go to georgekosch.com, which is using Worldprofit, the site, like I created the whole thing, you can click on this and link your WordPress blog, just like I did here. And it'll go to your WordPress blog. Okay, and if you have Website Plus, you can link to it and you can link back. Yeah, and thanks, Gwen, that's exactly right. Yeah, and my video is not frozen on my end, so you might want to just hit your refresh. Yeah, Graham, that's a good point too. There's a lot of there's a lot that you can do. And Richard Keats, poor Richard. They are updating this whole system that I'm using right now to totally abandon Flash. Flash is gone, has been gone for a long time. I'm also updating all of our designs, the older designs, to not use Flash Player anymore. That's all going to happen in the fall. Flash is officially retired at the end of this year. It'll be gone completely. All right. Are there any questions? Anybody have any other questions? So Neville, I want to tell you something so you don't feel like, wow, why does George keep telling me to promote? We had a gentleman who started with us over probably about close to 12 years ago. And it was the same. He came to all the bootcamp training and he would ask me, I want to promote this thing. And I said, well, that's fine, but you got to start learning. You got to actually go through and learn to promote. And it took, and I'm not kidding you, it took probably 400 back and forths with video and email and support tickets over six months of continuous, you've got to learn to promote. He did it. He's been with us for 12 years. He's a super great guy, but it took him 6 months to do his first promotion. First promotion, and then he took off. Okay? So Neville, I'm very patient. Today is day one. I anticipate, based on you asking about your landing page, it might take more time. And that's fine. I'm here to help you. But you need to put an X through the landing page built. That's no point in building a landing page. You don't need it. You have to learn to promote first. Okay? It's just a waste of time. And I'm here to teach you. That's why I don't want you to waste your time. Okay? So what you want to do is learn to promote, get into the program. As soon as you've gotten a few promotions going, bingo, let's tackle the landing page. All right? And you'll thank me for it. You'll see. I know what I'm talking about. Been doing this for a long time. if somebody ever said to me, what did you learn in your company? And I'll say, I've learned over 1,000 ways to not do it. Just like the light bulb, right? Here's 100 ways that you don't want to invent the light bulb. And we all know who that was. Okay? So I'm going to, so Neville, you want to go again up to training on the top menu and watch that first video. Okay? So I wanted to thank everybody for coming. I want to say a big thank you to all of the monitors under the guidance of Linda Elsie and of course Brian Armstrong. Brian Armstrong watching over our Facebook group. Absolutely fantastic. A great way to wrap up July with, again, just we're tying records and breaking records, and you know, we really have another month of summer, and then we're into our fall season again. I usually say fall sales season, but it's a summer sales season. Okay, so everybody stay safe, and thank you very much. And again, if anybody has anything that I didn't help them with in this, just fill out a support ticket, and we'll take good care of it. Okay.